It's Mitch Vegas boy, French boy, come back at you. Yeah, so I talked a lot of my video about steroids, the way it affected my life and how it ruined my life. I want to talk about the health issues it brought to my life. I see a lot of these guys on the internet talking about steroids. Most of them are little Napoleons that I see. They're not. I'm actually a big dude. I'm 6'3", and I'm extremely big. And I was 6 feet when I was when I was 12 years old. So I just started growing out naturally by the time I was a senior in high school. So I was already very strong. And I talk about putting up serious weights. I mean, I would go to the gym and I'd actually bend bars when I was doing my squats. And I was only in high school when I was doing this. So I know about weights. I'm sad to say, but I am a professional with steroids. It's a myth. One thing I'm going to tell you, it's a myth. Your dick doesn't get smaller. Your dick's actually muscle. It seems to get bigger when you do steroids, actually. You do want to fuck everything you see. But not everything wants to fuck you. Trust me, they don't. A lot of girls think you're a retard because you act like such a dick and you think you're so awesome. But I'm going to get back to my health. So now, like I said, I was bending bars. I was doing so much weight. That was with my squats, and with my bench, I was doing over 450 pounds. With my incline, I was doing sets with 375 pounds. My decline, it was so high up there that I was actually afraid to figure out what my max was with it because I didn't have the proper people to spot me in the gyms I went to. So I went to Reebok combines, Nike combine. I mean, I've been there, done it. I did steroids from 16 and a half to the age 32. So I know all about it. I know I've taken probably every steroid you can imagine, except HGH. I don't like that stuff. I think it's very dangerous. And other steroids are very dangerous too. But what it's done to my health is, well, right now you can't see it. You can't even tell in my face. But I got in a fight that I normally wouldn't have got into. It had to do with a deal that went bad. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get myself in trouble. But I normally would have never gotten in the fight if I was not on steroids. Because when you're on steroids, you're much more aggressive than you usually are. Some stupid little shit, about 200 pounds lighter than me, talked some shit to me. So then I pushed him, and out of nowhere, his buddy came out with a baseball bat, hit me in the face. I had 26 fractures. The doctor said it looked like cornflakes on my face, wrapped all the way around here. They had to drill a hole up in between my face, fill it up, put a balloon in between my skin in the bones to push all the bones back into place. They had to put a bar here, another bar here, two 24 gauge bars just to hold up my temple. Okay? Now I had to get laser eye surgery on my eye. Also, I had to get my teeth pulled out so they could drill that hole up into there to get it in there. So I only had half a rack of teeth and the whole half rack of teeth. I said, you know what, take the whole rack out. So here I am, 38 years old. I had beautiful teeth, and now I have to wear false top teeth all the time, which is pretty embarrassing, And also too, with the amount of weights I was doing. And my other video, I mentioned that how your body can put the weights up, but the structure of your body isn't ready for it. That is 110% true, my friends. I now, in my back, I have degenerative disc disease, arthritis. I have 2 herniated discs. I've already had 1 failed surgery. I have to get another surgery done. I have a compressed vertebrae. I have a pinched sciatic nerve at all times. I'm in constant pain from it. It is absolutely horrible. And also from sharing the needles, because it was very hard to get the needles. They're that long. Not like hypodermic needles. They're only that long. Sharing it with one of my friends that is dead and passed away now. I got hepatitis C from it. So, because we used the same needle. He had hepatitis C, I did not know, and I caught it from him. Yep, so I'm going through the treatments now to get rid of it. These are all serious. I could die young. I could die young from this. And I have a beautiful family, beautiful children, and I could die young because of these mistakes I made in my past. I had no idea I was going to have these beautiful children. Thank God, God blessed me with them. And that's another thing. If you want to have children, you could really mess up your chance to have them if you do these steroids. Because truth is, your body naturally shuts down producing testosterone while you're doing it. So yeah, it is kind of a good birth control. But the second that it starts kicking back in, I got my girlfriend pregnant like the first time I slept with her. And when I stopped doing steroids, I just immediately was able to get our girl pregnant. But it caused me to do some time in jail too because I got a lot of fights. Any time I've done jail has all had to do with fights. So health-wise, I have degenerative disc disease, arthritis in my back, 2 herniated discs, I can no longer work. Now I suffer from depression. I suffer from anxiety. I don't even like to go out of my house. I'm embarrassed with myself, embarrassed of my life. I have agoraphobia. So please, people, when I tell you, don't do it, don't do it. Don't listen to these little Napoleon assholes on TV who tell you, oh, this is okay, this is all right. You can do it. Do it one time, it won't hurt you. You just got to know what you're doing. I knew what I was doing. I'm a fucking professional at it. I did it for 17 years. I knew what I was doing when I started. I had guys in front of me that were already been doing it for 10 years that taught me how to do it and took me step by step by step by step by step. And it didn't matter. It still fucked me up. It will fuck you up. It will fuck you up. Especially with the shit now on the internet. You don't know what you're getting. You got these assholes making it in fucking in the goddamn stove. They're ordering the chemicals, they're making it in a stove, they're mixing it with fucking corn oil, and they're sending it out to you. And that's why it's all different big mixes now. Pharmaceuticals don't actually make mixes of these 3 different steroids in one. They don't do that. It's so when you get something like that, it's some jerk off making it on a stove. And very rarely are you going to get pharmaceutical grades with emblem and the hologram emblem and the identification numbers and the package numbers. You're going to get some stupid bottle, or the pills are almost, half of them are always fake. So you don't even know what you're actually putting in your body. So take it from me. I am screwed. I have a hard time walking. I'm in constant pain. My eyes are still messed up, and I have seizures on top of it now from getting hit in the head, from playing football and hiding it, thinking I'm a tough guy. I had a concussion. I had tore ligaments in my neck while I played football, and I had concussions, and I wouldn't tell the coaches because I wanted to play. I thought I was a tough guy on steroids, and man, so now I get seizures. I got to take Keppra the rest of my life. I got to take pills for depression. I got to take pills for my seizures every day for the rest of my life. I've had some major seizures. They're pretty goddamn scary. So it's been about 6 years since I stopped, and my health is just so messed up now. And I got these beautiful boys now, and you know what? Fact is, I'm gonna die young, and I know that. In my heart, it crushes me because I know I'm not going to be here. And hopefully I am here to see my grandsons and meet them. But I'm not going to be here probably. That hurts. It hurts. I'm going to be joining my friends that are already gone from these things that we did together. I lost my best friend in the world. He died in my arms. From doing this drug. Because it leads to other drugs. So, please take this for what it's worth. I mean, I really think they should show this to everybody, any kid that's in sports and thinking about it, or even cross your mind, what it could do to you in the long run. I'm begging you, please don't do it, please. Alright, peace out. I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you, how I thought steroids did lead to other drugs in my life, and what those other drugs can do to you and destroy your life. And I'm going to tell you some other cool stories about my life. I seem like an ordinary guy, but man, I've had a pretty fascinating life, and I've been through some pretty cool stuff. I've traveled this whole country, and I've met some really eccentric people. I know some cool people. I've done some really cool things, and things will blow your mind. So I'll get back at you, and I have to hide my face for the protection of my son that's playing on the same team that I was on now. That's why I do this. Not because I'm a coward. I don't think this is cool to look like this. I think I look like a retard. But, alright, so peace out. You have a good day, people, and I'll get back to you. I just wanted to touch base on the steroids and let you know just really what it can do to your health. Alright? And I also have high blood pressure, too, on top of that. Yeah. Alright, bye.